prepare to be terrified as Fort Fright returns to Fort Henry in Kingston, transforming the 18th century garrison and National Historic Site into a spine-chilling haunted house. Jamie Oman from St. Lawrence Parks Commission is here to entice you to experience Fort Fright and unleash your nightmares. Thanks so much for being here today, Jamie.
No problem. That's the goal.
Yeah. So unleashing our nightmare. So let's delve into that. So what exactly is Fort Fright and what can someone expect there?
Yes, so Fort Fright is truly, we take this beautiful National Historic Site and we flip it into a gigantic haunted house in the fall. I'm holding some props, which I know are kind of gross looking. These are some of the more appropriate ones that I could bring because a lot of it is quite scary.
Yes.
So I just brought a few things that were a little more PG. But Fort Fright is a massive haunted house. When you walk the full experience, it's almost a kilometer in length.
Wow.
There's scare actors as part of this experience. You go through the dry ditch of Fort Henry and then into the lower Fort Parade Square where there are more experiences, and it's a very immersive experience, and there's a lot that comes with Fort Fright and various scenes and themes and scares and different types of reactions that we see from people because we have such talented scare actors that their job is truly to make sure that you have the best, most memorable, freaky experience.
Oh wow. So on a scale of 1 to bring an extra set of underwear, what are we talking there in terms of fear, would you say? Everyone's different.
Everyone's different. That's the thing. Everyone's so unique. I would say, we don't go so far as to, scare everyone that it's, you have to be a horror fanatic to go. We try to make sure that we can provide something for everybody, that everyone can enjoy it. That said, we definitely don't encourage young children at this event, of course, but that's at the parents' discretion if they would like to bring their kids. It seems to be a really good fit for those that are maybe like 12, 13, 14 and up.
Okay.
But yeah, I would say like a 7 out of 10 or 8 out of 10 on terms of scare level, but you actually, as the customer, are able to modify that because we sell something called a scare shield, and it is like a necklace that you would wear essentially that's glowing and blinking. And when our scare actors see you coming, because we all have little spy holes in our sets and scenes that we can see you coming, we see that light and we go, oh, they're wearing a scare shield, and they will actually still give you a great experience, but they'll kind of cower away from you and not fully jump out at people or scare those people that have a scare shield. It's kind of like their kryptonite. Our lower fort theme this year is a haunted medieval village.
And so I believe you have another couple of other things going on, Dark Nights and Terror Tuesdays. Could you tell us about what those two are?
Absolutely. So for 4 Tuesdays in October, we are doing horror movie nights, and it's a very immersive experience. So when people buy tickets to those movies, we have Hereditary, The Grudge, The Conjuring, and Us, which are all fantastically rated movies. And so we want to make it a really immersive experience. So when people enter Fort Henry, they'll be greeted by some of our scare actors in character, and then you'll go down into the fort. We recommend bringing like a lawn chair and blankets and that sort of thing to be nice and comfy. And then we have a beautiful gift shop there and a little commissariat store that you can buy popcorns and snacks and drinks and non-alcoholic drinks as well, and then enjoy the movie. And then at certain points in the movie, when there's scary scenes, our scare actors have a special treat for people where we enhance that experience and provide a few more scares and jumps as well.
That's amazing. So that's the Terror Tuesdays.
Yes.
And then the Dark Nights?
And then Dark Nights is on Thursdays.
Okay.
So not the first Thursday of October, it will start the second Thursday of October through until Halloween. Dark Nights, actually, Fort Fright is scary enough to begin with because it is a nighttime event, but there are lights throughout that experience. You can actually see very well for health and safety, of course.
Yes.
Dark Nights, of course you can still, it's still perfectly safe, but instead of being able to see where you're going, you're given a tiny flashlight that's been dimmed.
Oh, wow.
So you're trying to find your way through Fort Fright with a dim flashlight.
Okay.
With scare actors all over the place, hiding, waiting to scare you. It is, I would say the Dark Nights is definitely for those people that do want more of that thriller, serious scare, where the normal Fort Fright nights would be more welcoming to most ages.
So maybe a chicken like myself might go in the first time with the scare shield, second time venture without the scare shield, and then maybe if I'm feeling brave enough, go for the dark night there.
Exactly. Work your way up.
Yeah. When is the event running and how can people get tickets?
If you Google Fort Henry or Fort Fright, fortfright.com, and our event opens at the end of this month, actually. So September 27th, we will open the experience, and we're going to run through until Halloween. So the event mostly runs Thursday through Sunday.
Okay.
However, we'll start running nightly from October 24th right through until Halloween.
Including Halloween?
Including Halloween.
All right.
And on Halloween, we have a special surprise for everyone with a fireworks show.
Oh, that's exciting. If you're interested at home in going, make sure you go online, purchase those tickets in advance. I imagine they're at the door, but probably best to book online as well.
Absolutely. We really highly recommend that people book online in advance because our tickets do sell out, and we don't want customers to work their way over to Fort Henry and then be disappointed if we don't have the capacity. So definitely buy online in advance.
Okay, wonderful. So don't be disappointed. Go get scared. Go have a good time. Eat some snacks, watch a movie, go around in the dark with a flashlight, or put on your scare shield and just make your way through that path and enjoy the experience. Thanks so much for being here, Jamie.
Of course,
I really
thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.